This map first impressions video is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at Risenbeck. This map can be found over at the farmingsimulator.com mod hub, and this is a contest map for the Farming Simulator mod contest in the best map category. You can also find this map in the in-game mod hub. So as the description says, Riesenbeck is an idealistic landscape is waiting for you. The map has a cow farm, pig farm with BGA, horse farm, and a large BGA. Train brings your goods safely and quickly to the village to sale, but the sawmill also benefits from the direct rail connection. There are plenty of fields and meadows that you can plow, and forests are native to Risenbeck. At the start, you have all the buildings. There is an extra default items file in the Ls-Modcompany forum, which allows for a multiplayer save game. So go check that out if you want to do this map in multiplayer. Go over to the Ls-Modcompany website. The cow farm is farm 1, the pig farm is farm 2, the horse farm is 3, and the biogas plant is set up as farm 4 in that save game. So with that information, let's go ahead and jump on in. Let's pull up the log, watch the map load up. All right, looks like we've got it pretty much loaded up, ready to go. Let's jump on in. So we'll tell you, as the description said, if you start this map in new farmer mode, farm manager, or start from scratch, the farms are built out for you. Or at least they are in farm manager and farm manager and new farmer mode. House here has a nice aerial view of the map, basically with the PDA. And there we have our sleep trigger. Let's go ahead and take a look at that PDA. Zoom out. See, we have all of our standard crops here on the map. Take a look here. We own the farmland, field 1, way up here by the shop, and field 12. Here right across from the farm. Main farm has cows. Then there is a pig farm over here by field 56, biogas plant, and then the horses are way over here on the eastern edge of the map. Let's take a look at the lands. Biogas plant is $126,000. There's another biogas plant here, which is also the pig farm, $88,000. Quite the cheap one. Horse farm, $193,000. And of course, if you were to buy the cow farm, it would be $176,000. Let's take a look at some of these other land. Field 72, $500,000. Field 46, $309,000. Little field 14 is just $49,000. One, $567,000. Just to give you a kind of a representation of what the lands cost. Take a look at the sell points. We have 5 main sell points here on the map, except most of our crops. 2 sell points for our sugar beets and potatoes, sugarcane, and eggs. We have the spinnery for our cotton and wool. Same 2 sell points here, the grain mill and the Hoffen for our milk. We have 2 sawmill locations for for wood chips, not sugarcane, wood chips, not sawdust, wood chips. And then we have the barn, which is our sell point for hay, straw, grass, and silage if we don't own the pig farm or the BGA. Start with a fairly big list of starting equipment, given the fact that we only own 2 small fields at the start, well maintained, low operating hours, and nothing is leased from the beginning. We do not have any cows in our cow area at the beginning of the map, and we also have contracts. Let's take a look here. Field 50 is 3.5 acres. Field 17 is 4.47, and field 53 is 1.7. So 17, 50, and 53. Here we can see field 53 right here. Field 50 is hiding from me. Here's field 17. But yeah, field 50 is hiding. 51, 52, 53, 54, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But where's 5, 0, 48? 50's way up here to the north. Look at that. Way up there to the north for field 50. All right, let's take a look at that starting fleet. Start with 3 tractors, the favorite 515C, the Massey Ferguson 5610, and the Case 7250 Pro. So our tractors range in horsepower from 105 all the way up to 261 horsepower. We've got the 330 harvester with the PowerStream 500 grain header. We have a pair of tippers, the FarmTech TDK 1600 and the SEK 802 trailer. We've got the POH plow, Kuhn small cultivator, the Vanderstand Spirit R 300S seeder, and then the Amazon planter, little Amazon planter, front loader arms with a manure fork, bucket, bale spike. Got a header trailer, weight, and then we have a modded horse paddock, modded large farm silo, grain storage, open shed with workshop, and a power washer. Like I said, even in farm manager mode, these exist on the map. We don't have to place those. A large horse paddock, open shed with workshop, large silo facility, $810,000. Wow, that's expensive. Grain storage. And our farmhouse. All right, so let's take a look. Now we've got our little trees protected here along the entryway. So we have our fuel station. Our workshop with trigger. Our seeder in here. Tucked away. Cultivator. Got a modded easy shed. Take a look at that. We've got some nice wooden beams there, mating up with some steel I-beams for vertical support. They don't open from the outside. Let's figure out how to open those. The wash bay. Door open from the outside? Does indeed. Let's see, can we open these? The inside? Yes, we can. So our big roll-up doors here at this big building need to be on the inside in order to roll those up. Really nice looking buildings here. And here is our large silo complex. We have our dump station. We have our fill pipe. And now that Seasons has been announced, it's kind of, something to remind folks about. The fact that these are covered means that you'd be able to load your grain to sell in winter when it's snowing, and you don't have to worry about the trailer filling up with snow before you can get grain in it. Silage bunker for our cows. Then we have the cow area. We have the water trough. Food trigger. Probably our straw trigger for milk. Lights. Looks like our straw trigger is actually on this side. We have our animal buy trigger. Then it looks like we have a straw trigger right here, as opposed to the combined at the food area. Manure point, and then our slurry pit, no doubt. Oh, open manure flap. Huh. All right, and that basically is the starting farm. What's it say? Just want to run over here and just check out field 12. Here is little old field 12. So let's go ahead and take to the skies. There we go. 12's below us. There's our start farm. Got the interesting road network going on there. We do have a rideable train, so we will ride that here in a brief moment. Down here to the sawmill. Log and wood chip sell point. Have the biogas plant. Two bunkers, one very large bunker, one smaller. Train, a European looking train. We have the pig farm, BGA combination. Unlike the other map, we do not have rideable ferries, but we do have some animated ferries. We have our horse farm. Let's head on up here across the countryside. Our lime station, sell point, and fuel depot. For animal dealer, another sell point, and another fuel station up here. continue on over here to the shop. A few other sell points here in town. There you go. That is kind of the flyover of Risenbeck. Let's go ahead and get our Mahindra and do a little bit of driving. Here at the shop, we've got our customized repair cell trigger. If you're the kind of guy that likes to use the shop trigger, we've got that right there. There's been a lot of folks who have been kind of anxious and eager to see this video and see this map, knowing what the Ls-Modcompany group put out in the Farm Sim 17, to basically see how they are going to tackle and approach Farm Sim 19. Station. Stoppenbach was a pretty nice affair in 17. Lots of interesting innovations that got later used all over the place, including the buyable areas, which now we basically do take for granted. Sell point this is. We have our spinnery, barn, grain mill, and then lime station. The cover on that, be able to dump in. This is the grain mill. Here's the barn. Sell point for hay, straw, grass, and silage. I guess I said we were going to ride around the train. Well, I guess we'll do that at the end. We have our lime silo right there in front of us. Let's continue on. We'll go around clockwise. Trying to get across the river. Go. Wanted to check that pond out. This is the parking lot for the workers at the harbor. Have the animal dealer and a grain sell point. There's our animal dealer. There's our sell point. Unload station. And our fuel. Is going to be here, I guess. The fuel trigger. Head back across. We have a look, we have a "You are here" pin right up there. I came over here to see. I was like, do we have a "You are here" pin? We do. Let's take this little side road. Ferries coming across. I'm going to come up here under the yellow bridge. Some more fuel and another sell point. Pretty much just one field over here. Check this map out a little bit from in-cab. Over here at the horse farm. I have to say, something that I was surprised at is we've got the enhanced animal area mod loaded up. I was a little surprised that we didn't see this map have native support for that. Just a little bit. So here we've got our food trough. Down here we have the water trough. It's not level. I know there's some folks that are going to be commenting about that. Put water in that, it would all just run out and it'd just be a little puddle over here. But I was surprised that we didn't have that embedded support. I do like this fence. This is not your everyday Farm Sim 19 modeled fence. Got crooked boards in there. Like that. Got a horse. And I'm guessing we have a straw trigger maybe up here in the building. See? Well, if the horse has been modified that they don't need straw. No. Let's do this. Let's cheat a little bit. I know some folks are like, you cheat when you do this. Not cheating, it's identifying where things go. So it looks like the straw trigger is right here also. Possibly. I don't see where else it could be. Using all the resources available to oneself. Okay, let's head on down here. Make our way over to the pig area. The pig biogas plant. Then we'll swing up to the Riesenbeck. Let's do some more driving this way. So where's the turn in? Here we go. Here we have the pig farm. Let's see, do we have a sleep trigger on this one? Nope, don't see one. Storage, I'm sure that you can tip into those, and it'll probably have tip collisions on those. Workshop. Our BGA with our digestate and our bunkers. There. That up. Here we have the straw trigger. Pigs. And our triggers for everything else are around front. So we have our slurry, we have our water, and we have our pig food. Our food triggers are over here. Of course, the way this works is silos dump to this, which then augers it up and over. Manure point comes up and over, and then down to the feeding trough. The same holds with the water. Well, no pipes there, but the same general concept holds with the water. That is pretty much the pig farm. We'll come on up here. Take this road up to the Risenbeck Subpoint. Oh. Dump station here. Have a fuel trigger around the side here. We're going to have a lime trigger right here, I suppose. Yep, lime. this way. We're gonna make a right. Oh, looks like that car was half down in the ground. Look how this road has a little bit of a canter to it. Not a perfectly flat road. Some smaller fields through the countryside. Boy, with all these trees, I bet you this map would be something sweet with seasons. Pretty tight coming through here. I don't think you're going to be bringing a big semi-trailer into this particular sell point. Then a very small sawmill sell point right into here. Very, very small area to sell logs. Sagework Virgin. That's for logs and wood chips. And then the only thing left is the biogas plant and the other sawmill. We've already looked at the main farm here, which is just right there. Head on this way and see if we can't hook up with the BGA, then drive down to the sawmill. Then we'll do our train ride. Lots of sliding gates. Lots of sliding gates going on. Here we have that massive bunker. Little one next to it. For a digester, we've got some animated augers there feeding it into the digester. We have our slurry point. We've got fuel and some storage. Of course, this is where our digestate is going to come out at. Fall in there. Pretty interesting setup here. Kind of like that setup. Let's see here. We need to... I guess this road is going to take us right down to the sawmill. Not overly complex road structure. There goes that train. We can beat the train to the sawmill. I don't think we can. Oh. There it goes. Here we have our wood chip and our log subpoint. Alright, so let's hop a ride with the train. We are just north of the sawmill now. Zoom out a bit. Take a bit of a ride around the countryside, weaving around. Pull this up. Here we are, kind of coming into town. Now we're cutting across the map. Looks like. At some point we need to make, unless we have two trains, at some point this thing's going to turn. Or not. Here's that bridge that we went over. We looked left and right. Now, I guess we're not going to go over to the other part of the map. We're just going to, this is where we start to climb up the hill. There's the other side, and it kind of goes over to a tunnel, fake tunnel. We don't usually ride in the train because the visibility isn't so great, but. And this is taking us up to the, up and over to the sawmill at this point. There's the sawmill directly in front of us. So guys, that's going to do it. That is Risenbeck. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? What are you going to give this thing a rating? How do you rate this? Until next time, happy farming.